In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God.
Is slavery wrong or is it right? Is slavery wrong or is it right? Okay, go.
Whether I answer yes or no, how will this man know that the answer I'm giving is right?
I will know by the golden rule. Yes. Yes. Because it's a rule I accept as an axiom. And it is a rule that is necessary for a healthy society.
So healthy society is the ultimate goal?
Yes.
Isn't it?
Look around and speak for yourself. Is it or not?
I have a prayer request. I would love everybody who watches this, if they're inclined to pray for a man named Michael that I spoke to and presented the gospel to. I saw him reading the new sign we have, which is a sign about God's judgment and where we would go when we die. And I asked him some general questions about whether or not he'd sinned, and he admitted he had. And after we talked about a few different subjects and how we can know whether God actually exists, he told me that he was actually quite concerned about where do we go when we die. He recognized his guilt. He recognized that a good God would have to in some way have a consequence for sin. And I was very, very pleased that he said to me, yes, I am concerned about what will happen to me after I die. And so since I felt that he was genuine about that, I took that as an opportunity to share the good news with him about Christ, and I was able to go over it step by step and show him how Jesus lived a perfect life, and even though he was innocent, he died a shameful death that he didn't deserve, so that the punishment that guilty people do deserve could be put on him, and therefore guilty people could go free. So it was a great conversation, and I made sure to emphasize again at the end the two choices. Basically, if we come before God on our own merit, we will have to be guilty. If we come before God based on what Jesus did, we will be innocent in God's sight because of Christ's merit only. And he took a tract with some further contact details and said that he would really think about what I presented him tonight.
Yeah, I've had a good night. It's gone very, very quickly again. I had a conversation with a lady earlier on. She just didn't believe in the existence of God at all. I'd been very hurt by the church. Again, I was able to give her the gospel. I would have liked to have spent more time with her, but she was in a rush. But it's been a good night, and I'm glad I came. It's great to be out with the team.
It was a good night. Tonight I got to talk to all sorts of different people. To start with, I spoke to a Hindu, a Sikh, and a Muslim, so that was a very interesting conversation. A few atheists joined in afterwards, kind of dispersed the group. I got to go through the gospel very clearly with the Muslim fellow who seemed very open. He took some literature, which was very great. And just to end with, I spoke to two homosexual men who call themselves sodomites, which was very interesting. We didn't talk about homosexuality as such, but we got to talk about what do we base our beliefs and our morality on, what is the foundation that we have it on, and they just kept saying it's in themselves, a God in themselves, but I got to point them again to the scripture and to the gospel, saying this is a sure foundation that we can rely on, and I got to share the gospel very well with them, and I can only trust that God will open our eyes.
doesn't
For
listen to
if
me.
the word
No,
spoken by
I'm sorry, you're wrong.
and every transgression and disobedience receives
An ignorant
a just
person
recompense
doesn't
of
listen.
reward. How
is
shall we
rubbish.
escape if we neglect so great salvation, which at the first began to be spoken by the Lord?